हम लोग इतना टॉर्चरिंग में है क्योंकि शेख शाहजहां अपना चेयर में है तो हम लोग का हिम्मत नहीं था क्योंकि उनका आदमी आके जो गोली दिखाकर बंदूक दिखाकर डराता था। इस डर से कोई लड़की बात नहीं कर सकता था।
It is being applied on the ground of Ramkrishna Parhamsa. It is being applied on the ground of Swami Vivekananda. It is being applied on the ground of Rani Bhavani. It is being applied on the ground of Rani Bhabashankari. It is being, I believe that West Bengal government machinery is complicit in this. So I do not know how Governor Bose will handle this situation with the help of the democratically elected government. But let's hope that this will be solved. Jai Shri Ram. Day before yesterday in a video regarding Sandeshkhali, I had tried to draw the attention of my listeners to a fact that the women of Sandeshkhali went onto an uprising the moment Sheikh Shahjahan had been absconding. This proved that the women of Sandeshkhali were not as afraid of Uttam Sardar and Shibu Hajra as they were of Sheikh Shahjahan. And I had said this in the last video of mine. Sheikh Shahjahan alone is absconding. Uttam Sardar, Shibu Hajras are not absconding. But even then, just in absence of Sheikh Shahjahan, the people of Sandeshkhali could raise their voice even against Uttam Sardar and Shibu Hajra. This proves that Uttam Sardar and Shibu Hajra, though they are complicit with Sheikh Shahjahan and are accomplices of Sheikh Shahjahan, the people of Sandeshkhali are not as afraid of them as they are of Sheikh Shahjahan. And today, when the governor of West Bengal had visited Sandeshkhali, the women of Sandeshkhali had said exactly that thing to Governor C.V. Ananda Bose. They said that they were afraid of Sheikh Shahjahan, and when Governor Bose had asked them that whether Sheikh Shahjahan was oppressing them or the others or his companions, then the women categorically said that the companions of Sheikh Shahjahan were frightening the ladies, taking the name of Sheikh Shahjahan himself. And it was Sheikh Shahjahan himself who was oppressing the women.
इतना टॉर्चरिंग में है क्योंकि शेख शाहजहां अपना चेयर में है तो हम लोग का हिम्मत नहीं था क्योंकि उनका आदमी आके जो गोली दिखाकर बंदूक दिखाकर डराता था। इस डर से कोई लड़की बात नहीं कर सकता था। सबका दिल में डर है कि हमारा बच्चा को मार देगा, हमारा पति को मार देगा, कि हमको मार देगा। ये वाला डर के लिए कोई भी बात नहीं कर सकता था।
शाहजहान करता है और उसका
शाहजहान तो बाहर से आकर उसी का डर हम लोगों को दिखाता था। शिबू हाजरा उत्तम उसका और ज्यादा हम लोगों का यहाँ का भी कुछ है असिस्टेंट जो उसको देखभाल कराता था। इसका नाम ये है, उसका नाम वो है, ये करता है, वो करता है। हम लोग का गाँव में ही कुछ है जो उन लोगों को मदद देता था।
अब मुझे कंप्लेंट दिया है।
This particular oppression is not really a political oppression or political violence. I want to repeat a particular statement again, that West Bengal is familiar with political violence since long. The political violence of West Bengal started, if you look back into the history, historically it started from the decade of 1940s, and then it gradually increased the moment the more the left state took the ground of West Bengal, the violence went on to the rise. The violence increased gradually. From 1977, the state of West Bengal has faced the CPM rule directly. And the state also has faced a lot of political violence. So, the state knows what political violence is. But whatever is happening right now in West Bengal districts, like that in Sandeshkhali, and it is not happening only in Sandeshkhali, as I have said, I have shown you in the video day before yesterday also. This is the general picture of West Bengal districts. Name South 24 Parganas or North 24 Parganas or East Bardhaman or East Medinipur. This is the general picture of the West Bengal districts and the distant corners of West Bengal districts. Actually they are, in the name of political violence, they are actually taking the route of enslaving the women. They are enslaving the women. This is no political violence. Rather, this is the application of a particular socio-religio doctrine. This is a particular socio-religio doctrine being applied on the ground of West Bengal. This pattern we know very well. We know this pattern globally too. We also know where on the globe this pattern is applicable, and that is the same pattern which we are seeing, we are witnessing in the districts of Bengal. And this is not at all the case of political violence. It is Sheikh Shahjahan, because Sheikh Shahjahan is the feudal lord of Sandeshkhali. That is why this is the, that is why this is the pattern being applied to terrorize the people. Had it not been Sheikh Shahjahan, then the terror pattern would have been different. The villages, the districts of West Bengal were terrorized by the CPIM too. But there the pattern of terror was different. But in this case, they are taking the route of enslaving the women. They look at women as something else, not as Matri Shakti. They have a different viewpoint of women. And we know this pattern. We know this socio-religio doctrine. It is enough for us right now to identify the doctrine. To identify that the doctrine is being applied on the ground of West Bengal. It is being applied on the ground of Ramkrishna Parhamsa. It is being applied on the ground of Swami Vivekananda. It is being applied on the ground of Rani Bhavani. It is being applied on the ground of Rani Bhavashankari. It is being applied on the ground of Raja Shashanko. It is being applied on the ground of Bijoy Singho. It is being applied on the ground of Rishi Aurobindo. It is being applied on the ground of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. And this is the doctrine which is being applied on the ground of West Bengal, which cannot be adjusted with, which cannot be accepted. And that is why we need to strategize and make policies, definite policies for Bengal, because Bengal's situation is not similar to any other state of India. And I am absolutely sure that the Home Ministry of India and the Yashasvi Home Minister of India is absolutely aware of all these things. And I also want to draw your attention to another thing, that today, after witnessing the situation at Sandeshkhali and after receiving the complaints from the women there, the governor of West Bengal had said that how shocked he felt.
A happy home, husband and wife, grown-up children including girl children. Some goon comes from inside the house, catches hold of the grown-up child, girl child, assaults the wife in front of the husband and beats up the husband when he protests. This is no fiction. This is not, I was told, happened in this village in the last few days. They know who did this. The goons, they know. They are at large. This shocks civilized senses anywhere. This can never happen. We should fight it out under the Constitution. I will fight it out under the Constitution. I will fight it out within the laws of the land. I will fight it out in the democratically elected government of the state. Certainly, we will spare no efforts to see that the guilty.
And there, very humbly, I want to submit my point to Honorable Governor of West Bengal, and I believe that though the Constitution of India has prescribed solution to this problem also, such problem definitely can be handled with the help of the Constitution of India. However, as the Governor of West Bengal believes and thinks that he will absolutely apply those provisions of the constitution, and he will reset the law and order situation of Bengal with the help of the very democratically elected government, then I am afraid I tend to disagree with the governor of West Bengal, though I am nobody to give my agreement also. I mean, I am not being asked whether I agree or disagree. I know it very well, but even then I felt I'm sharing my feelings with my listeners that I don't really believe that the governor of West Bengal will be able to reset the condition of West Bengal back to normalcy with the help of the democratically elected government, because whatever is happening on the ground of West Bengal, the government machinery itself is complicit in that. The enslaving of women pattern, the topmost government officials perhaps have endorsed that fact. This kind of oppression on women is perhaps endorsed by the topmost level of the government of West Bengal, the government machinery. So I'm not really convinced. I don't know how with the help of this particular elected government, the democratically elected government, how these problems will be solved. But definitely, and as an ex-IAS, definitely Dr. Ananda Bose definitely may be able to solve these problems. Maybe he is right, I am wrong, and I'll be very happy if I am wrong. However, I just shared my mind with my listeners. I truly believe that the government machinery is complicit with people like Sheikh Shahjahan, those who are oppressing women, who are trying to enslave the women, and not all women but Hindu women of West Bengal. In this pattern, the government machinery is complicit. That is exactly what I feel, and it is not only feeling, it is my observation, because I am keenly following my state since June 2017, and based on observations, based on data, I believe my observation suggests that the topmost brass of the West Bengal government machinery is actually complicit with goons like Sheikh Shahjahan, those who are enslaving the women on the ground. So I do not know how Governor Bose will handle this situation with the help of the democratically elected government, but let's hope that this will be solved. But definitely I believe that the government of India will have to plan for West Bengal separately to solve the problems of the state.